Part 2 of the Daniel Craig story picks up right where we left off. Bond's era may be over, but the world wants to know who's next to wear the tux. So what does all this mean for us today? It means that the Bond we grew up with no longer exists, and maybe that's the point. Daniel Craig's "I don't care" isn't disrespect, it's a mic drop. A declaration that the world has changed and so must Bond. Think about the timing. When Casino Royale premiered, the world was still obsessed with old-school masculinity, the untouchable hero. But 15 years later, in No Time to Die, we saw a man who sacrificed everything for love and left behind a daughter. That evolution mirrors society itself. Craig's Bond grew up with us, and now that journey is complete. When he says he doesn't care, it's because he's already told the story he wanted to tell. The next actor won't be competing with him. They'll be writing their own chapter. And for the first time ever, that chapter is a blank page. But the producers aren't resting easy. Reports from Pinewood Studios suggest the search for the next Bond has become one of the most secretive casting missions in Hollywood history. Dozens of top-tier actors have screen-tested under code names. Some insiders claim there's already a shortlist. Others say they've scrapped everything and started over. Barbara Broccoli told one journalist, "We're reinventing Bond for the next 20 years." That sentence says everything. The producers aren't just picking a new face, they're reprogramming an icon, and that's risky. Every Bond reboot defines its era. Connery's 1960s Bond was style and swagger. Moore's 70s Bond was humor and charm. Brosnan's 90s Bond was technology and glamour. Craig's Bond was emotion and realism. So what comes next? AI, surveillance, digital warfare, moral ambiguity? Maybe the next Bond won't just fight villains, he'll fight the world he represents. That's the kind of storytelling Craig hinted at when he said he doesn't care, because he knows Bond will always be bigger than the man in the suit. Still, the public can't stop guessing. Every day, social media explodes with fan casts. Tom Hardy, Richard Madden, Regé-Jean Page, even Cillian Murphy after Oppenheimer's success. Everyone's got a favorite, but no one agrees on what Bond should be anymore. Some want the charm back, some want the grit, others demand diversity. That division mirrors our culture today, fragmented, opinionated, and hungry for change. And maybe Craig's apathy is his way of saying, stop arguing. Let Bond be whoever he needs to be. When you think about it, that's pretty powerful. It turns his final role into a symbol of letting go, of allowing legacy to evolve without ego. But let's be honest, Daniel Craig walking away didn't just shake the Bond world, it scared Hollywood. See, every major franchise now faces the same question. What happens when your lead actor stops caring? Look at Marvel. Look at Star Wars. Icons leave, fans revolt, and studios scramble to reinvent. Craig just did it calmly, on his own terms, and with $5 billion in box office history behind him. That's dominance. And yet, instead of clinging to it, he stepped away. That's why industry insiders call him the smartest exit in franchise history. He left before the audience could tire of him, and by doing so, he turned indifference into power. There's also the emotional side that fans rarely see. During interviews, Craig often said, playing Bond isolated him. The fame was suffocating, the training brutal. He couldn't walk down the street without being called Mr. Bond. For years, he carried a global brand on his shoulders, and when he finally set it down, the relief was visible. Watch any clip of him post-Bond. He smiles more, jokes more, and talks openly about his stage work and family. It's like the man reclaimed his name. So when he says he doesn't care who comes next, maybe it's not arrogance. Maybe it's peace. He's not rejecting Bond. He's releasing him. Meanwhile, the Bond team faces its biggest creative gamble yet. How do you rebuild a franchise that killed its hero? Rumors suggest the next film might reboot the timeline entirely. New origin, new MI6, even a new tone. Others whisper that the 007 number will pass to another agent, keeping Craig's universe canon while expanding the lore. Both options are risky. Kill continuity, and you lose emotional connection. Keep it, and every new actor lives in Craig's shadow. It's a dilemma that mirrors the same identity crisis Hollywood itself faces. Do we move forward or reboot nostalgia? And that's exactly why Craig's silence hits so hard. By saying nothing, he forces the world to ask everything. So what do you think? Did Daniel Craig make the right call walking away without looking back? Or should he have cared more about who takes his place? Drop your thoughts below, because this debate is just getting started. And if you love diving deep into the untold truth behind Daniel Craig's Bond legacy, don't forget to hit that like button, share this with your fellow movie fans, and subscribe for more cinematic deep dives just like this.